Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Tarot and Angel Energy Healing Messages with Raina. Hope everyone is doing well and staying safe. These messages are for everyone from the sign of Sagittarius, and it's for the week of November 30th through December 6th. However, there's like no real time stamp on it. Whenever you were guided to watch the video is really when you were meant to receive the messages. If you like my videos, please do subscribe and like the videos. And if you feel called to do so, you can even comment. What this will do, it will help me know that they're actually making a difference, and that's really what I'm trying to go for. I'm trying to put out positive energy that it will essentially help us through our days. So that positive energy that could uplift our days, and we could all use it at times. So I like to open my space with the crown chakra as usual. The heart chakra. And what this does, it clears the energy and it helps me receive better messages and be able to tap into and channel the energy better. The cards have been already set clear and the intention has been set. So I am going to get started. The first three cards represent your current energy and the guidance from the universe. So I'm going to just explain it as I go along. So let's proceed. Let's get started. And I am going to proceed with a different deck, and I'm using the right away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be pulling 3 additional cards. I'm trying to make the total tarot decks to be 6 because 6 is the number of harmony, and I believe my main goal is to bring harmony and balance, and that's what number 6 represents. However, these cards are going to be focused on the conscious and subconscious, and kind of like the overall kind of like the icing on the cake, I call it, for the reading, what wraps the whole reading, and that is going to be the card number 6. This card is going to focus on your conscious mind. This card is for your subconscious mind. And this is your overall, what wraps the overall message, basically. As I continue along, I got a brand new deck, and this deck is basically a message from your spirit loved ones. This could be your ancestors. This could be a close family, member, or it could be even a friend, someone from the spirit realm who is no longer here in the physical sense, but still with us in spirit and wants to offer you some guidance that might be useful for you this week. And these are from spirits of love and light only. That's the only energies that I welcome. So this is going to be the message for you for this week. So I am going to proceed with my Archangels deck. And this is going to be a message from the Archangels, and see what type of guidance or message they have for you that could be beneficial for you this week. And I am going to be pulling from my shamanic deck and spirit animal guide message. Through my shamanic practice, I believe that animals have a lot of messages that they're basically, they have a lot to say. We're willing to listen. They are messengers, and they are here to guide us and help us in our path. So, and sometimes we have affinity to a particular animal, and sometimes we just might dream of this animal, or just be an animal that we just simply love. Or in this case, it could also just be an animal that wants to guide you, wants to offer you a little bit of guidance for this week. I am going to proceed to pull from my Reiki practice. I also practice Reiki. I'm going to be pulling a chakra healing card. I work with the 7 chakras from the root to the crown. And what this card is going to tell me which chakra you could benefit the most from kind of focusing and working on this week. So I am going to pull the last card and I'm going to set it right there. And it's an important disclaimer here. This is a general reading, so it might not apply to everyone. So take what resonates with you and let go what doesn't, because it might be for another Sagittarius. So it's a big group out there. So in addition to that, it's a general reading. So being a general reading means that it's not pointed at a particular situation or question per se. So it's going to take for us to kind of discern it. I'm going to give you the overall different scenarios, whatever I'm guided to give you in terms of the information flow, because it might apply different for different people. So I'm also channeling, and I'm also giving you the information that the cards, the meaning of the cards, and the different possibilities. So let's get started. Let's see what's your main energy. And let's look at, okay. And let's look at your last card. So let's focus on this energy for now. It suggests that right now you might be feeling, a little bit maybe disconnected, maybe a little bit bored, or feeling, uninspired, kind of like if this is all there is to life, kind of one of those type of moods, a little bit of a funk, as I call it. Some people would say self-observed. Sometimes we could all be that way, no judgment here. So it even feeling left out and maybe a bit resentful. So that's an energy that you could easily shift. Basically, the universe is letting you know what your current energy might be at this particular time. And what the universe is recommending for you to shift this energy. How do you shift this energy? By acknowledging it, by practicing gratitude, by focusing on what you do have, and just try to go inwards and try to see things from the point of gratitude. Look at the things that you do have that actually bring you joy, that you are actually grateful for. And that will shift the overall energy. Because what you have next, by shifting that energy, victory is, you have the 6 of Wands that represents victory. That it's winning significant battles and basically making progress and achieving and receiving praise and rewards and even gift and good news. So all this is coming along once you shift that energy and transform that dense energy into gratitude and more harmony. You're gonna come into the 6 of Wands energy. For a lot of you, it could also mean that you are going to you're going to be transforming into this energy rather quickly in a victorious way. So it could be in any sector in your life where the victory is going to be. It could be you're going to be victorious because you're going to come out of that funk, basically that stagnation type of mentality or energy that you're in. That means you're going to be victorious. It's going to be a gift from heaven for you to come out of that. Some of you might be feeling a little bit, as I call it, the blues. Maybe not feeling all that great at the emotional sector, just not feeling so motivated. And the victory could also mean that you are going to come out of that energy, and that could be the victory in itself. And it seems like with the Judgment card, it seems like it's aligned with what I'm saying, because it's basically going to be a renew and a liberation and like a rebirth. So you are going to shift that energy of the 4 of Cups, which is less than harmonious. It's an energy that is not serving you. So so you are going to be shift over this week. The universe is suggesting and strongly encouraging to shift that energy through practicing gratitude to move into the 6 of Wands energy. And through the Judgment, you are going to feel liberated, and you are going to and it also suggests that by going inwards with the 4 of Cups, you this is kind of like a universal lesson that you need to go through, and we have a lot of universal lessons as humans that we have to go through in order to evolve. But the beauty of it is judgment for past actions. So you are going to receive victory. So obviously you have been doing good things for a lot of you, and because the judgment card also has that it's a judgment for past actions. Um, and kind of, like I said, kind of go inwards and re-evaluate, think things through, and it's like a spiritual awakening and healing. Basically, you're going to be able to heal that energy of the Four of Cups, as I said, and it's like a second chance. So, because a lot of our limitations, of a lot of the issues that happen within our world, within, and let me rephrase it, within us, um, it have to do with our set of mind. And with our set of mind, and I said a lot because a lot of things are out of our control, and that is true. But it's how we react to things, and having a positive attitude is key on how we're going to proceed in the final outcome. And that's basically what the universe is saying. There's victory in the cards for you. There's going to be, once you release that energy of the Four of Cups, you're going to feel liberated, and you are going to feel you're gonna feel like a rebirth, like a renew. So that's the message. If you're currently feeling kind of foggy this week, or feeling a little bit blue, just try meditating. Maybe just a little bit of grounding, or a little bit walk on nature, get a little fresh air, and get that clarity. And even just sit outside for a little bit and just get a little bit of clarity, and you will shift that energy, and you will be amazed on how you could transform just with those little tools. You could transform the energy, and things will start flowing differently for you. While this whole situation itself might not have changed, your perspective and how you look at things will have changed, and through that shifting, you are attracting, and you're attracting that energy of victory and just inspiration and progress and achieving things, and just feeling basically the universe will reward you for that. So, and you will have overcome the lesson of the judgment. So let's see what's in your subconscious mind, and it seems like it have to do with choices. It seems like in your conscious mind, it suggests that you are being presented with maybe many choices, and sometimes when we're presented with many choices, and we're not aiming at a particular subject, it could be choices on love, choices in careers, choices in any sector that you could imagine, right? This is going to apply different for everyone. But when we're presented with different choices, this could confuse us, and we could go into that stagnation mindset where we don't know what to choose, and that could sometimes create a little bit of a conflict. But and it seems like at the subconscious level, you're dealing with something to do with choices that are being presented to you, and you are not really sure what is the right choice. And what the universe wants you to know, and this is what I'm guided to do, is just go with the choice that your heart is telling you to go to, and you're gonna find that answer by just, like I said, sit out in nature, whatever that means. It could be outside on the balcony, just get fresh air, whatever is in your environment. Just get that fresh air and try to think of your choices and go with whatever your heart is telling you. And that's what I'm guided to tell you. That is going to be the right choice. So when you go with the heart, because cups represent love and the heart and emotion. So as long as you go with that, that's going to be a choice that is going to fulfill your heart. So it's actually the right choice. And in your subconscious mind, you really have a beautiful energy. I mean, you have the Ten of Pentacles. So you have the ultimate wealth and happiness, and again, achievements. It really goes in line perfectly with the Six of Wands. So it sounds like the universe wants to give you these things. And for some people, it could even have to do with family ties and inheritance and settlements. And even for some of you, purchasing properties or selling properties or investments. Basically, anything that have to do with the material world and the financial sector, the material sense. So, but the energy coincides with the 6 of Wands. So the subconscious level, uh, you are being guided, that you're aligned. So you're manifesting the right energy. You just need to get rid of that energy of the 6 of Cups, because that is what's preventing the flow. So let's see what the overall reading, and like I just said, I mean, the overall reading, I mean, I started by saying that meditating and kind of going inwards and acknowledging something, and through gratitude, you could shift the energy, and through meditation. Well, the 4 of Swords is basically what that is recommending you to do exactly that. Through meditation, you are going to find the answer. So the universe is basically saying, well, you're in this moment of state of maybe internal conflicts. You could recuperate with this by, just resting and meditating, and that will help you recover from the conflict or any illness. For some of you, this could be also illness. So but the overall, the universe is saying to you that you could strongly benefit right now from meditation, going inwards, because that's where the answers reside. Again, whatever choices you need to make, could be in health, it could be in anything. Those choices are basically within you, and by going inwards, that's how you're going to find them. This is a week of time out. This is a week for you to maybe this week is not the week that you push forward so forcefully. This is the week that you take it easy, you practice a little bit more mindfulness, more kindness towards yourself, and you meditate on what you want and go inwards, and just relax and love yourself a little bit and take it easy. Don't push hard. Now let's see what your spirit loved ones are saying for you today. And then when I say your spirits, it could be a family member that is close to you, that was close to you, that now is still with you in spirit, or it could be an ancestor, a friend, a spirit from love and light. And they're saying, find your center, which is just what I said. It goes right in line with the 4 of Swords, what I've been saying, and with the 7 of Cups, going inwards and finding that answer from your heart. But let's proceed with the actual message. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on in the inside of you at this time. What the outside world becomes so hectic, when the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? Exactly. It goes perfectly with the universe, and your spirits are basically saying, check in with yourself and meditate, go inwards and love yourself. And it's the outside world, you don't need me to tell you how the outside world is right now. It's upside down. So that could create that energy of the 4 of Cups for a lot of us, and we all have our days, and I'm no stranger to that. We all go through that, and but through meditation and acknowledging that energy and releasing it, it's going to essentially help us overcome it. And because the world is hectic and stressful, and it will create anxiety and overwhelm you. And through being overwhelmed, sometimes you can't make choices when you're overwhelmed. So that's another important point here with the 7 of Cups. It's hard to make choices when you feel overwhelmed. So the universe it's basically telling you to check in with yourself and just go inwards, and that's where your answers reside. And most importantly, that's the guidance that they want you, the guidance they have for you for this week. And let's see what the archangels have for you. And they're talking about moon cycle. If I am correct, we are currently, if not, it was yesterday, but we're currently in that full moon cycle. And it says, Archangel Haniel is saying, notice how the moon affects you, your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon the cycles. A lot of us could get affected by the moon cycles. Our moods change, and we might not have a logical explanation, just like with a lot of the spiritual sector, there is no actual logic to it. Those are just things that you just simply feel and know, and at least that's how I operate. For me, it's just a feeling and knowing, and without doubt. And in this case, it's basically telling you to, some of what you might feel might have to do with the moon. But you could capitalize, you actually take advantage of that, because the moon has a strong energy, and you could use it in your favor to manifest that what the universe wants to give you, which is the Ten of Pentacles. You can manifest that. In this particular time, through the moon, you could just simply sit outside in the afternoons and just set the intention out there. You will be amazed. Intention is key for everything. And if you believe, and if you pray from the heart, you will be amazed what you could get. Now let's see what the spirit animal has for you. And the spirit animal goes very much in line with the Ten of Pentacles. The mouse is talking about abundance and persistence, and it's also talking about humility, power in numbers, and attention to details. So these are things that are essentially going in alignment with the Six of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles, because they're aligned with the physical aspect of what we are, is what we're trying, numbers and things that we're trying to abundance and things that we're trying to obtain. And in a lot of cases, this could also, I'm guided to tell you that this could also mean pay attention to synchronicities, because synchronicities means like numbers like 111 or 333 or 444 or 555, that those messages. If you are, or even your birthday, like like let's say the month and the day of your birthday, if they come up and you look at the time, Google that information. You'll be amazed on how you could communicate with the universe and the message that you will get when you're alert. And the mouse is basically saying, embody this energy. It will really help you throughout this week, paying attention to those details. And I'm actually guided to tell you that this is the energy that will really help you with the meditation process. It will help you with the energy clearing, and it will help you with decision making, and it will help you with your Ten of Pentacles, which is what you're trying to, your end goal, which is wish fulfillment, the happiness, and what the universe wants to give you, which is great. And I see that your crown chakra, and it makes sense though, because this reading is being inclined towards tap into your inner self, your higher self, tap into the inner you, where the wisdom and the answers rely, which is where we're connected with our higher self, with the universe. So, and it seems like your third eye you might be not being able, it seems like you are not able to see clearly what's in front of you at this particular time. And basically the third eye it's located in the center of your forehead. And in the physical sense, what the third eye affects is controls the your eyes, your nose, your ear, your skeletal system, and then it also in the other aspect, which could be more towards the emotional, it affects your ability to see the truth, your spirituality, your wisdom, being able to go, to really listen to the inner knowing, and the imagination, your psychic awareness, and your sense of direction, and even, like I said, your vision. Here, the Four of Cups, he can't see past the fog where he's sitting, as I mentioned. One of the affirmations that could be very beneficial for you this week is, truth does set me free. Doesn't it? I'm open and I am willing to see and allow that which is best. I trust my intuition and the inner voice that guides me, that you could get through meditation again. My truth and God's truth are the same. I welcome guidance and direction for myself and others. Above all, I want to see more clearly, and you will. Okay? One of the, interesting enough, I have it right in front of me. I work with quartz and stones, and they're different stones, and they carry a high vibrational energy. And based on the chakra, there are different ones that have a higher vibration for that particular chakra. So I strongly recommend for the third eye is lapis lazuli, which is this one is lapis lazuli. If you're not a person that likes jewelry, for instance, I have a lapis lazuli bracelet, and I actually made them. And they're original stones, and they carry a very strong vibration for the third eye whenever you have any blockages or imbalances. And we all do, because our daily busy lives get on the way, and it could throw us out of balance. Our chakras are constantly working, trying to balance themselves out, because situations, events could throw them out of balance. So, but getting back to this, another one that is really good for that is amethyst, which is that purple one right there, and purple fluoride is another good one. Just to give you a few, you don't have to have all of them. You could just basically have one, carry that one for that week, and really hold on to it. And hold on to it mainly in your left hand, and just draw that energy to help you clear your third eye. And other thing that could be very beneficial for you is the mantra that is called Om. In a resignation, close your eyes and feel it in your center, third eye, in the center between your eyebrows, and say Om. And what that does is sends a special vibration, and it helps you with clarity, and it helps you just be able to get a little bit more clarity. And as a mantra, you will need to repeat it several times. I also work with essential oils, and what I mean by essential oils, I use them in a diffuser. And whenever you're in that meditation, recommended meditation mode, you could put a few drops in a diffuser, and benefit from the aromatherapy of this essential oils that I'm going to recommend. They're essentially going to help you clear some of that blockage that you might have within your third eye. And a disclaimer here: with essential oils, do not apply it directly to the skin. It will literally burn you. And I don't recommend internal use either, because if it could burn the outside, I don't want to imagine what it could do to the inside. So I'm recommending them for aromatherapy through a diffuser only. So in the essential oils go as follow: sage, rosemary, pine, and lavender. And your messages for this, your prayers for this week could be to Archangel Raphael to help you clear your third eye and help you see, get a better clarity, and the choices that you need to make, and the things you need to overcome. And most definitely, it could also be to Archangel Haniel, and it could be to your ancestors, your loved ones from heaven, and to the universe, to God, whatever resonates with you, whatever brings you that peace. And now, if you allow me to, I always like to finish my readings by sending you some. I'm a Reiki practitioner, so I like to send long distance Reiki energy healing. If you allow the Reiki energy to flow within you, within your energy field and within your being, it could help you clear some of those blockages and heal you. Mentally, emotionally, in every aspect, as long as you allow it. And the universal life energy of Reiki has strong intelligence and high wisdom. It will go wherever is needed the most in this particular time. So if you allow this energy to flow through you, then close your eyes, take a deep breath, and visualize a vortex of white light on your crown, on top of your head. That's your crown chakra, going inwards and traveling inwards throughout your body, your organs, every aspect of your being, and see yourself completely submerged in this white healing energy. I'm going to set the intention that this energy focus a little bit more on the third eye and clears any imbalances that you may have there that are preventing you from seeing clearly and being connected to our source. Now, my friends, if you allow me to, I will set the intention that the unconditional, loving, healing energy of Reiki stay with you throughout your week and continue healing you and guiding you throughout the week. With love and light, I'm going to close this session with the third eye chakra bowl. And what this does, it's a sound healing. It sends a special vibration to your third eye, and it could help clear some of those blockages or imbalances. May you be blessed and love and light. Have a great week.